sucks. It's hard to make it because once again we see another black person murdered, on TV. This one here is about Roger Fortson out of, I think it was Okaloosa County, Florida. And when I hear Florida, I think about Othel Wallace. He's still fighting for his freedom. And with this situation, this happened at an apartment complex. And as I'm watching it, it's all types of messed up from the jump. All types of messed up. So in the video, you'll see a deputy. He pulls up at what looks to appear to be the rental office, the clubhouse, and it's like, okay, he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't have a complainant. He goes into the rental office, and it appears as though someone has rented out the clubhouse for some kind of party. So then he's walking across the parking lot, meets with this person, doesn't really get a full report. What are they complaining about? What is going on? It's so broken. It's so jacked up. They point him up to go to an upper level of one of the apartment buildings, and you can tell this officer is dumb as shit, because first of all, as a police officer, you do not take the elevator, because what can happen? You'll get stuck, okay? That rare opportunity, you get stuck. You don't take the elevator. That's a safety issue. He's approaching a door. There's nothing that seems out of the ordinary. Doesn't appear to be, exigent circumstances or nothing. So he goes and bangs on the door. Bangs and demands that the door be open. Why should somebody open the door for you? And this is the part that I want to bring to your attention for self-defense, awareness, safety, okay? You should feel safe in your own damn home. And with apartment complexes, okay, so I just want to take this moment to thank my husband, because I have not had to write a rent check in a couple of years now. Thank you, honey, for getting me out of apartment living. Thank you, honey. However, before I left my apartment, I got sick and damn tired of people coming to my door, i.e. maintenance. Maintenance would have the wrong damn unit. And when I first moved in there, y'all remember I was live and I told you about this, where maintenance had knocked on my door. I'm like, who's at my door? At the time, and I still am, but at the time I was super I just want to be left alone. If y'all have been subscribed to my channel for some years, you know what I've gone through. And when it comes to my home, I want peace and quiet. I want to be left alone. I don't want to be violated at all. And he comes to my door. Yeah, I'm here to do AC repair. I'm like, I didn't request AC repair. And this is like a Saturday. He's in plain clothes. I'm like, there's no uniform, there's no ID, no nothing. And because and at that time, just like brother Roger Fortson, I had my gun. It was behind the door, because I trained both hands. So I opened up the door with one, bladed out, and I had my gun behind the door. I'm like, I didn't request somebody to come to my damn door. So I called the rental office, and I'm like, there's a man at my door requesting to come in to check my AC. I did not request this, and I know my tenant rights. You can't just come in here unless it's an absolute emergency. And so I called her, and she was like, well, he's at the wrong apartment. And so I didn't even go back to the door and tell him. I let her call him on his cell phone, and then he tried to knock on my door, I guess, to apologize, which is, he made a mistake. But people come to your door and demand to get in. No, fuck that. This deputy right here banging on his door, who the fuck knocks on the door like that? If I stood at the door and heard active struggling, active fighting, you want to knock and identify yourself, and you'll think okay, it's the people using tools. Well, he got out of the fatal funnel. No, you knock on the door. There wasn't a door, but you knock on the door. Why are you banging on somebody's damn door and demanding that they open? They don't have to open. And that's what I want to tell to y'all. You do not, hold on, cut off some air. You do not have to open your door for the police. Fuck them. If they had a warrant, break the bitch down, but don't open the door. I would look right at their asses out the window, because, and then in this case, brother Roger, he didn't have like I saw a peephole or nothing, but the stupid idiot kept ducking and dodging the damn door so he can identify. Anybody could bang on your door and say police or whatever, and that's exactly what he did. That's what scared the hell out of me. I'm gonna go get my goddamn gun too. And I love the way that our brother Roger, he showed discipline. He showed discipline with his firearm. He didn't open up, point it or nothing. He held it down in his dominant hand, and he should have said, like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you here? What's going on? But before brother can get one word out, this stupid devil murdered him in his own home. It's like these officers, so-called officers and stuff like that, get through their fucking head. Citizens have the right to have firearms as well. Your dumbass is a citizen too. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with the police thinking that they the only ones that's supposed to have firearms. And I'm pretty sure in the academy they went through training scenarios, shoot or don't shoot. I did it. You go through these scenarios of shoot or don't shoot. So they can't play it's a training issue. No, it's not. They already did that. This motherfucker right here was all the way wrong. This is murder in high definition. I want to tell y'all about this item, okay? This item. For y'all who live in an apartment, because I know particular apartments, or you might be renting, where, you know, the landlord or the management say that, oh, you cannot install cameras, you can't do this. Well, for your apartment, when you have that one means of entry and exit, I want you to head over and check out this item. This item was actually created by veterans. And sadly, our brother Roger Fortson, he's an Air Force veteran. He was either currently serving or did serve, but he was honorable. And that's one thing before I get to that. On the police department, I remember, this was one of the main reasons why I left, because it just put a bad feeling on me, and I went through some shit because of this. So when officers are in the wrong, when they're in the wrong, let's say they pull a firearm on an innocent citizen, and the other cops in the good old boy club, they're trying to justify it. They will run the victim, black men, they will run the victim's criminal record, try to find their associations through consensual contact cards or field interview cards, or try to find anything on you. If you have on too much blue, oh, there's gang association. If you do this, if you have anything, they will try to use that to justify the officer murdering or pulling their duty weapon on innocent citizens. So you best believe that after this devil allegedly, and I put allegedly all in here, okay, allegedly shot and murdered brother Roger Fortson, they ran him through all types of criminal checks. They probably searched his house to try to find anything to justify him being murdered. Like, it's your damn fault. No, it's not. And luckily, and I'm happy that the Air Force, you know, hasn't, you know, painted him in a bad way or nothing. There's nothing bad for him to or in his service record to be pulled or nothing. Nothing bad can be said about him, and that's sad. But just know that happens. But I want you to go check out this item for y'all who live in apartments, or if you cannot install like a security camera system. Check out this thing called Doorbell Boa, and I'll put a link in the description. Doorbell Boa. Get you a camera, and you talk to anybody that you did not invite over and who do not have a key. You talk to them through that damn camera, okay? You do not have to open up your door for any goddamn body. If you got the right to be in there, you use your fucking key, or you kick the bitch open. If you, or whatever you're gonna do, you breach it, okay? You breach it. If this officer was that motherfucking scared, he would have waited for another unit to arrive there with him. Why do you have to go and hot call whatever, make this up in your mind that there's exigent circumstances when there wasn't? He could have waited for another officer. You go up there and knock on the fucking door. So hold these people accountable. You get them for what they got. And it sucks because in these situations, taxpayers foot the bill for this bullshit. And I'm sorry for the bad words. People are like, oh my God, you cuss too much. How is it that you get more offended about what the fuck I say over somebody being victimized, someone's innocent person's life being taken away? You know, that should make you more mad than anything versus what I got to say about it, okay? Do not open your door for nobody, okay? Look and talk to their asses through the damn camera, and if they have the right to get in there, they'll get in there. And I've seen and I've heard of instances where apartment complexes, you know, they illegally go into people's homes. The management, maintenance, they'll have spare keys, like the master keys to everybody's apartment. They'll lose person will come into apartments and, you know, be going through people's stuff, you know, set up some cameras. But in this situation right here, Brother Roger, he did not do anything wrong. He did not do anything wrong. And why I'm speaking on it, because I feel so passionate, because it could have been me. It could have been me. And that's why I always try to speak out on these things and try to teach, you know, my viewers, teach myself, and use all these things as a training opportunity so that we're that much better, okay? But this brother did not do anything wrong. And all I got to say is justice for Roger Fortson and his family. Hold the devil who murdered him accountable. Go ahead. That's all I got to say about that.